Right, Hakko FX888D is a good lad, reliable, easy to use. Temperature control beats my old one that was just plug and pray. Never had any problems with it, but something smaller would be nice so as I can have more space around the battle station for tea and biscuits. Getting all the bits and bobs set up is a bit of an hassle if it's only a quickie. Chance to be a fine thing. I've thought about getting the TS100, but the AC adapter and battery pack looks a bit clunky and it'd take away the size advantage. No point in having that and the Hakko. I mean, why have Arsenal when you've already got Spurs? TS80, similar but gets juice from USB-C, now you've got my attention. By the way, for an in-depth review with a power draw test and a look at the insides, have a shufty at EEV blog. He knows what he's on about and he puts this thing to the test. I solder at my desk, so the TS80 is sweet. I only use it for building keyboards, so power's no issue. It is more expensive than the TS100, but size and simplicity of the whole thing are more important for me. Feels great with that short distance from tip to grip. Handles almost as well as my old RS Cosworth. You need Quickcharge 3.0. Bog standard USB-C and USB-C power delivery don't work. You can't plug this into your MacBook and fix your ergo docks at Starbucks while sipping a goat's milk latte. Quickcharge USB 3.0 power bank is what you need. Sorted. Affiliate link in the description. Nah, I'm only messing. Find it yourselves, you lazy sods. I've got mine with a pointed tip, flat tip, stand, wall charger which I've obviously lost, and a USB-C cable. These are the only two tips you can get, that's it, end of, stop your whinging. Cable's made of silicone, so even you can't accidentally burn through it, you dozy muppet. Stand is a bit pants really, probably going to slide around too much, and picking it up and putting it down requires the dexterity of a bleeding octopus. And another thing, does everything have firmware these days? Tellies, fridges, running shoes, screwdrivers, now soldering irons. Firmware is available from Miniware. I'm not messing around with all that though, a lot of box if you ask me. TS80 came in handy when one of the hot swap sockets on my tofu popped off and another one had a loose connection. I swear these things are less reliable than the bleeding district line in winter. This boy was suited and booted in less than a minute. Bish, bash, bosh, job done. When that happened, I knew I'd made the right choice with the TS80. Compact unit that's smart inside and outside the box, powerful but with great control, tackles whatever I throw at it. If we can teach it the offside rule, I reckon we should get one of these in at left back instead of Danny Rose. I'll see you later.